Welcome back, this is AC, taking you through Divinity, Original Sin. We've just found Evelyn and Captain Jake's body, so let's defeat them. I don't know what this red tether is for here, but it seems like Roderick is not in a good place. So let's move back a bit. And can we do something down there? Maybe stun them might be a good idea. Stun Cloud. That might work. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Oh, Roderick's dead. What happened? Oh, so maybe we damage that person, it damages him at the same time. That's okay. Let's revive. Bring him back. Out of the way. And Scarlet, what can you do? This camera angle's not very good. I think let's use some food. And maybe this fire resistance. Let's deal with these now. They're still stunned for one turn. Let's get her away from the fire. She needs to get off. And heal up. Let Roderick heal up. She's burning, that's brilliant. She is always burning. And she's going to get stunned again, because I think that works quite well.
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
What can we do here? Move him away. The fire's gone now. Let's knock some people down. Roderick, you can get down there. She's in.
To the fray once more.
She's in a bit of trouble. Let's vampire touch.
Sweet relief.
And burning touch.
Burn, burn.
So now they've woken up. I can't reach her.
Stay put.
Let's try and weaken this one.
Eternal silence
Oh
awaits
wow.
you.
Just blew up. He died again. What's happening to Madora's life there? She...
Bless the seven. I am restored. Your grave opens to welcome you.
So what's left? They just blew up. So it's just Evelyn. Resurrect again. Well, actually, first might be a good idea to heal.
My life is ebbing away.
How many goes is she going to get? Not looking too good now. We definitely need to revive someone. Otherwise it's game over. What's Madora doing? Let's just try and knock down for now. Revive him, get him out of the way.
A stitch of time, hey, my friends?
What can she do? Scarlet is in trouble.
Sweet relief. A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
I'm crawling like a rat here.
A little help here!
Oh, leave him alone. Come on. Need to stop her. Audrey, eat some food.
Into the fray once more.
Medora, I don't know, kill someone.
The time of your death is at hand.
Got a bit risky there, but we've done it, I think. No, you just stay there. Stop dying. Just go straight for the kill. Completely missed. What was that? Okay, let's risk it.
Seven stabbed to the very heart of my enemy.
Get him back again. So we need to kill her or heal up. Let's heal up, I think. No, we're okay. Is she okay? Right, let's attack then. One more skill.
I strike from the soul of air.
Seven, have mercy on your soul.
Okay.
My, the Source Hunter. Dear dead Evelyn told me you had landed in Sarceel, drawn to my source little corpse like flies to excrement.
We can trade with him. Quite expensive. What's this one?
Well, here I am. A man no longer. A monster instead. Unworthy of the conduit's grace.
Councillor Jake, I presume?
The very same. Jake, counselor by day, sorcerer by night, martyr in death.
You say you're a martyr. What do you mean by that?
Me? You contest it? You presumptuous dog. I died serving the conduit. Leandra! Leandra! Oh, blessed conduit! I'd have followed you till the end of time. And it wasn't to be. I was struck down in the prime of my sorcery. And by whom? Leandra Leandra's own sister. The pox upon her.
Hold on, so you were killed by the conduit's sister?
I, Ikara, Ikara. I spit on every syllable. They call her the White Witch. She is powerful in her own right, but never would I have thought she'd challenge her sister Leandra and kill one of the most loyal. Me.
There must be more you know about Ikara.
Very little indeed. What concern was that foul woman of mine? White Witch, perhaps, the black sheep of her family, too. She shunned her sister's teachings. Can you believe that? She could have been the very conduit's right hand. And she shunned her. Oh, take vengeance upon her, blessed Leandra. I invoke you. Open her veins, bleed her dry, give her a function at last.
Tell me about your murder.
My murder, a tale of woe. The time, a misty midnight. The place, the King Crab Inn. The players, myself, Leandra, Ikara, and a stranger whose identity I have never established. The conduit was there to meet with this stranger. I heard sounds of passion at first, but later of angry argument. Then I heard Leandra's command, and I entered the room. She swerved past me, and oh, I can still feel the rasp of her holy breath upon my ear. Whispered, "Finish him." The man lay on the floor, struck down, and ready for my knife, which I plunged deep into his heart. Yet, but not a moment later, Ikara burst through the window, and I was defenseless. She savagely tore my life from my body, and I died in the glow of the source. A holy martyr, slain in the name of the conduit.
So why did Evelyn resurrect you?
Foolish grasper. She who thought herself the conduit's favorite couldn't stand that I had been privileged as a confidant. When she realized the conduit had been in the inn the night I was killed, she couldn't stand to think that I had been trusted where she had not. She brought me back to unlife so that I would reveal what I knew. She wanted to work her way back into the conduit's confidence. But as you saw, Leandra had no interest in Evelyn's petty tricks.
Evelyn mentioned the resurrection of Baracus Rex. Do you know anything about him?
Yes, yes. The king is dead, and not for long. Long live the king! Baracus Rex has no equal hunter. His knowledge of the source is absolute, and through him so will the conduits be. The hour is nigh. You do not realize it yet, but his axe is falling towards your scrawny neck.
I'll take my leave.
And I am of little use to Leandra's cause now. My worm-eaten rind is an insult to her perfection. To my grave, then, I will go. I suppose you'll not grudge me my portion of rest.
Bold as Baracus Rex was he, though only half as holy. The Source King. He is more than legend.
My blade's been waiting for this fight since it was forged, comrades. If these Immaculates aim to resurrect such an ancient evil, it'd be my honor to send him flying back to hell.
So there we go.
The Immaculate Snake sprouts a new head wherever we look. If our murder victim's one of them crazy cultists, anyone could be.
Perhaps the Attenborough who kidnapped Jarrett is another head of the snake. But oh, I hope he has not suffered a fate like Jake's.
So the plot thickens. We need to find the conduit. And who is this Baracus Rex? Let's heal up Bartidor.
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
More things to sell, I guess. Those are bartering. Could help at some point. So we should go back to Sicile and report about what we found out, and maybe we can release Esmeralda. So that's all. So I'll meet you back at the town. There's nothing else left to do here. So let's report back.
Source Hunter, you have done it, haven't you? You've discovered the fate of Councillor Jake.
So I have. Let me get you up to speed.
By the gods, no one could have predicted such a dark turn of events. This is worse than my deepest fears made manifest. It just cannot be that they aim to resurrect him. Brachus Rex. It cannot be! Forgive me, this news just so very upsetting. This thing. It was the king of tyrants, the embodiment of terror. The lunatics that seek his rise must be stopped, whatever the cost.
You seem to take this matter greatly to heart, Ahu.
I do. I do indeed. Brachus would unseat the king of demons in sheer perfidy and malice given half a chance. For the world, for you and I to suffer his perversions once more is unthinkable. The possibility of his return is more than I can bear. And Ikara, that she has been dragged into this sorry business adds insult to insufferable injury.
If these necromancers seek to resurrect Baracus Rex, they must be gathering at his grave. Do you know where we should look?
There have long been rumors that Brachus's corpse was interred in the vaults beneath the abandoned Church of the Seven in Sicile's eastern hinterlands. That place is crawling with undead these days, so the rumors may well be true. Where Leandra goes, the dead rise left and right. And even in death, the long-lost tyrant's corruption appears to persist. Come to think of it, did anyone in Evelyn's lair mention the name Cassandra?
Cassandra? No. No one mentioned that name. Why?
It's nothing, Hunter. Nothing. My mind is reeling, but I'll feel better soon. After you've cut short Leandra's dark pursuits.
Why do you bemoan Ikara's involvement in all this?
She is a great woman, Hunter. A champion of all that is good and pure. She may have killed Jake, but then again, the man turned out to be a vile sorcerer. I can only surmise that she is on to her sister's sinister schemes, which makes me fear for her safety more than anything else.
We saw the leader of this cult, Leandra, a sorceress.
Leandra. I know her, though I haven't seen her in years. As you know, she and Ikara are sisters. It's hard for me to believe that she's leading this cult. That she's delirious enough to go after Brachus Rex. But clearly her involvement can no longer be denied. She's as smart as 10 wizards put together, Hunter. An opponent to be feared. Now, you said Jake and Evelyn called her the Conduit, didn't you? In that case, she may just be the elusive head of the Immaculates.
What are the Immaculates?
There's a village in the forests north of Siciel where a new religion has taken hold. Its followers call themselves Immaculates, and I've heard say they worship a leader called the Conduit. This village is called Silverglen, and if my suspicions turn out to be correct, there is sorcery at work there.
Do you have any idea who the stranger might be that the Jake told us about? The one Leandra was meeting in the tavern?
Alas, I haven't the foggiest. Another sorcerer, perhaps? Or simply another victim of Leandra's ploys? The Legion didn't find a second body at the scene of the crime, so maybe he escaped with his life after all. Though, just as likely, his body too was taken away by Evelyn for experimentation.
We should continue our investigation.
And I will see if I can find out more about Ikara's involvement. But in the meantime, please pursue Leandra to the old church in the east and stop her before she can raise Brachus. I beg of you.
Bringing up Brachus Rex's name alone is enough to turn our friendly neighborhood wizard into a scaredy cat.
I wonder why this ancient specter spooks him so. Arhu doesn't strike me as the type to scare very easily. And so the mystery is solved. Counselor Jake was murdered by the so-called White Witch Ikara. But as it stands, I guess our next concern is Brachus Rex.
Then we know what we must do next. Or, yeah, let's do that.
Then we know what we must do next. Pursue Leandra and stop her before she brings Brachus Rex back to life.
Then again, our job was to solve Counselor Jake's murder. A job well done, I say. Even though I'm afraid we have no other choice but to push on.
So we got some traits, bold and cautious. So bold is initiative and cautious is sneaking, but he's neutral at the moment. Okay, looking good. So we've solved the case of the murder. Now we could get Esmeralda released. Let's do that quickly. We should be able to do it now.
Potent heat.
And then I think next we'll go to the beach in the southwest here and check out the strange cave. And you remember the guy we helped a long time ago?
Divines doubly bless you, friend.
Hold on. Concerning the
I shall
Legion,
be very glad to share what information I can give you.
let's discuss the expeditions into hostile territory you mentioned.
By all means.
The burial mounds.
My legionnaires. They all perished? How fate has treated them wantonly. And if it weren't for you, the archaeologist would surely have died as well. He has much to be thankful for. Were that I had.
So that was a guy we helped near the beginning of the game. We just had some small battles.
Sorry, sir.
to get him back into town.
You think that's funny, Private?
So, let's talk to this guy.
You, again. Do feel free to depart from Sicil at your earliest convenience.
About Jake's murder.
So, let me get this straight. There are insidious sorcerers running about town that turned a council ambassador into a zombie for sport, after said councillor was murdered by some mystery witch who subsequently trotted off to her cabin in Luculla Woods. Sure you haven't omitted relevant details like, flying brooms, black cats, and bloody pentagrams? By Belagar's nevers, sounds like a fantasy tale mothers tell their children before bed. And I bet none of it's more than fantasy either, though no doubt Ahu puts stock in your every word. Anyway, be these truths, half-truths, or outright lies, it seems to me your business in Sicil is concluded. Don't let the undead hit you on the way out.
So here we go. Esmeralda should be released from prison.
Free her? You're the one that landed her in jail, you mongrel! You mean to tell me she's innocent after all? Dilettante! Clueless dimwit! You're lucky I'm not putting you in her place! Now off with you! Have a young woman to discharge!
So there you go. We got a trophy for that. What does Madora want to say?
So, it turns out you mistakenly saw fit to punish an innocent. Well, I suppose that's happened to the best of us in this line of work. Hunting source isn't for a heart easily crippled by guilt, is it? Still, don't you find that some wrongdoings in the line of work stick in your craw more than others? What if you hadn't have managed to catch the real perpetrator, and Esmeralda had spent her life in prison, or worse, being convicted of murder and hanged? There are some mistakes that simply can't be unmade.
So let's be careful what we do here. But what is one human life compared to the many that could be saved by using aggressive tactics? We were wrong in Esmeralda's case, but we might have equally. It doesn't sound right. I'm not sure. I think I'll save this. We might agree with her here, because it's showing forgiveness or something. So let's try agreeing. I'm not one for mowing down every innocent in our path, but one can hardly help prevent mistakes. Yeah, I'm not sure. We might get this one wrong. Let's try this one.
Now that's the sort of attitude I just can't abide, comrade. I may hit hard in the name of squashing source, but I'd never do so at the expense of an innocent. Believe you me, I know better than most the grief a source hunter with a cavalier attitude can inflict.
Well, I guess we'll find out if that was right or wrong. So is she released? Yep. Can we get in here maybe?
Source hunter or no, not a single non-legionnaire is permitted into the treasure room. Pockets have a pesky habit of growing extra deep in such places.
Quiet! No talking to these scoundrels, criminal scum!
So then, we've released Esmeralda, got the trophy, and now we have a new mission, which is to find Baracus Rex, well, to stop Baracus Rex being resurrected. Quite a lot of logs here. That's the Tom. We found him dead. Talking statues. We unlocked that. Mysterious murder. That was about Jake's murder. That's the burial mounds. The guy we saved. Councillor's wife. We've released her. The mighty staff. Oh, let's hand that in next. Now we find the witch, Leandra, and the white witch, Ikara. Search for Baracus Rex by the church. This is just the main story we're following. What's been happening. Cassandra. Who wants to find mentioned Cassandra's name. But that was all. So guys, let's hand in the staff to the mayor, and then we'll continue down to the beach first and see what's down there. So if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you'd like to see the channel grow. But until next time, thanks guys.